Welcome back to the Howard Keating Show. I'm Howard Keating, and we got a guest here, and this company has been fast growing. They've been around for years. They're into all kinds of countries, and this is an example for all small businesses to follow. They've really explored and expanded and took advantage of not only the marketplace out there, but XM Bank loan guarantees. With me, I have Mrama Subbarao, right?
Yep.
Did I say that right? I want to make sure I'm a good... Okay,
yep.
We're going to get it right. And he's Vice President and CFO for Aquatech, and they're located in Pennsylvania. Let's talk about this thing. You've got a great story. I enjoyed having lunch with you yesterday, and you got a lot of things going on.
Yes. Thanks, Howard. First of all, thanks for the opportunity. Yes, in many ways, Aquatech International Corporation, we are located outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We are a success story that Exim Bank will always be proud of, putting it up on their website all the time. We are a poster child of their small business program and the support that they give for the small businesses to promote the small business exports.
Sure.
We have been fortunate to be part of this Export-Import Bank's what they call working capital guarantee program for the last 15 plus years.
Wow.
We used to be about a sub $20 million company in early to mid 90s, and that's when we started our relationship with Exim Bank. And today we are about a $150 million company.
150 million?
$150 million.
That's terrific.
Thank you. And we export around the globe, and we have got our facilities working in about 60 countries and 1,000 plus locations. And Aquatech basically does industrial water and wastewater treatment, both for industrial and infrastructure markets. Now, the two core things that two niche products that we offer are for desalination of seawater and wastewater recycle reuse. Both of these are of significant demand right now, both in emerging markets as well as developed markets. And we cater to all kinds of industries ranging from power, petrochemical, refining, oil and gas, pulp and paper, automotive, semiconductor. So a wide range of applications. So we have to say, you name an industry which doesn't really need water, real.
Oh yeah, everybody needs it.
So we are fortunate to be in the right industry from that standpoint, and very fortunate to have the support of Exim Bank to be able to go around the world and sell our products.
I think it's terrific. Now let's get into something. This desalination.
Sure.
You take the water out of the ocean.
Yes.
Take the salt out of the water.
Yep.
And you do anything else that's got to be filtered?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it is a multi-stage process.
Okay.
Once you take seawater in, you obviously do put it to somewhat through what is called a pre-treatment process, wherein they take out all the solids first out, and then it basically is pumped through either membranes for a reverse osmosis-based process for desalting, or it is put through a huge heat exchanger, essentially where the water is evaporated, and then the water vapor is collected, and then it's again compressed back into water.
That's neat.
So yeah, we are one of the only 3 or 4 companies in the world who can do all kinds of, both methods of seawater desalting. That is a reverse osmosis, that is a membrane-based process, and a thermal process called multi-effect distillation and multi-stage flash. So we are in a very unique situation from that standpoint as well.
In recycling water, it goes through basically the same process?
Yeah, recycle again, is of multiple methods. It again depends on what is the input water that we're talking about, whether is it industrial waste or a municipal waste.
Right.
We did all kinds of projects. We are one of the early pioneers, so to speak, for industrial recycle, where we did very large project in Singapore back about 12 years ago, which at that time is the world's largest waste recycle facility, where we have taken what is called a tertiary treated waste, essentially, and we have recycled it for high-grade industrial water for industrial use. And then, when we got some very good references in Italy, where we did power plant waste recycle and essentially put the water back into reuse. These are all coal-fired power plants which have got a lot of nasty wastewater streams coming out of it, but we have made them very environmentally friendly wherein we have recovered all of the wastewater, and what is all left in the end is basically salt, which is again, it can be, after further processing, can even be used as a road salt for that matter.
Wow. Wow. Now, I've looked at Singapore's program. That is really neat. I mean, it's a real progressive country.
It is.
And they're going to be self-sufficient with, and you're contributing a lot of that. To think that they don't have to import water anymore, and that's what their goal is anyways, okay? How are they doing with that?
I think they're making a lot of good progress on that right now. Ever since, I mean, this is a project I talked to you about 12 years ago, but right now after that a lot of other emerging technologies have come up as well, whereas right now they are really taking this, last we left it at industrial usage level, now they're even taking it to the drinking water level.
I know.
You know, so the recycled water, they're even able to put it to drinking water. So the technology is already there. And you know, though I think they're still a little bit away from their goal of not taking any import water from Malaysia, but I think they're definitely making these steps in the right direction.
And you're helping them do that?
Part of it, yes.
That is really neat, because it's to have that self-sufficiency for a small country gives them that independence that they need to maintain. That's as correct. Opposed to have, because water is going to be big, isn't it?
It does.
I understand even one of our presidents are buying, ex-presidents are buying, let's see, lakes down in Chile or Argentina.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah, they're buying, I guess ex-President Bush has got something like 100,000 acres down there. And it's all lake.
Yes.
So what he's going to do is bottle the water, I would imagine, and resell it.
Yes.
All the free stuff is going away. Isn't it amazing? I hope you guys hurry up. You guys got to hurry up. When do you think something like the whole West Coast, let's take a West Coast, if you had your way and you could really expand your business, are we very far away from desalinization as a cure for California, for example?
I think it is already there. A part of it is happening in Florida and the West Coast as well. But still, it is more for industrial use, because the seawater desalination for consumer use is still considered a little more expensive proposition. You know, water, though it is getting more and more scarce, it is still not at a point where people are still willing to pay for its true value.
This is disturbing, because I grew up where water was free. I got out in my house and I got the hose and just drank down the water.
I know.
Now I'm paying more than I'm paying for gas.
Well, not quite there, I guess.
Yeah, it's gotten crazy, there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You know, the fact of the matter is the freshwater sources are fast drying up. And gone are the days, first of all, the base one is gone are the days where the industrial users can get municipal water. Forget it. Okay. They have to find their own sources, i.e. whether it be river water or surface water or groundwater or seawater, whatever. Now, even with the limited availability of freshwater sources, now the first priority is obviously to meet the municipal demand. And now, gradually over time, we don't see that as much in US, but in rest of the world, particularly in the emerging markets, where take China, India, Middle East, you know, even drinking water is so scarce, and they have been able to desalinate water and use it for municipal purposes. And that is again being subsidized by the government big times, because the end user is not still at a position to bear all the cost of such desalination water.